Hey guys, it's Bear here at Morimoto Lighting, and today we're going to be doing some four-banger installs on a 2015 to 19 Silverado HD. But before we get into the install, let's tell you what they're all about. So the four-bangers, we have two different levels. We have an entry level, which uses a Nichia chip, and we call this the NCS version. Now we have the secondary level. This is for the premium users, the off-roading, the top dog of pod lights. This application uses the OSRAM chip, and we call it the HXB or the HX Boost. So once you decide what application level you would like, you will then move on to what driving pattern you want. We have three different patterns to choose from: Spotlight, the wide, or a combo driving pattern. We have all three patterns in an amber or white. So with our wide pattern, many people are more so drawn to the wide pattern to help increase night visibility and to use it as a fog light replacement. No matter if you choose the NCS or the HX Boost pod light, you will experience the same driving beam pattern. Now with our combo beam pattern, it is a super cool spot beam with a little bit more fill. It still stacks up to the competition very well, but remember, most people will choose the white beam pattern over something like this. Now onto the spot beam pattern. Still an incredible bright beam pattern that is tight. It looks like a square that is done on purpose because we at Morimoto know a thing or two about beam patterns. All three patterns come in either a white or amber color. But one thing to note is your light output would be a little bit less with the yellow lenses. On the higher end, the HXB uses the OSRAM chip, but it doesn't come in yellow. The white light has to pass through the yellow lens and losing about 30% of its brightness. Still an incredible option. Something neat about the entry level, those Nichia chips do come in a yellow option. Having a yellow light pass through a yellow lens, it doesn't lose as much, so the light output is closely matched to that of the white counterpart. The overall footprint of the four-banger is approximately 30% smaller than alternatives that offer comparable performance. This allows for an unbeatable 3OEM Plus-like fitment when paired with Morimoto's fog light or A-pillar mounting kits. With a standard -3-degree aim, the beam pattern produced by the NCS wide beam model is designed to be compliant with the latest SAE F3 regulations for use as a street legal fog light. Now the HXB wide beam is designed to be compliant with the latest SAE F3 regulations for use as a street legal fog light. And lastly, the Morimoto four-bangers are backed up with a limited lifetime warranty. So enough talking about the product, let's get straight into the install. Okay, now that we're down here by the fender well, let's go ahead and show you how to take out your old fog light. So the first tool you'll be using is a T15. So on this vehicle, it is modified. You'll be having two T15s here and here, but for this one, we'll only be removing one. Once that is removed, go ahead and pull back the fender liner and remove the 10mm on the back of your OEM fog light. Okay, now go ahead and push on those three plastic clips on the back of the chrome bezel. This will allow it to go ahead and move up and out of place, just like so. Once that's removed, you now can go ahead and move your fog light. All you have to do is kind of wiggle on it just like this, and it'll pop out. And once it's out, you can go ahead and disconnect your harness. All right, now that you have the fog light removed, let's go ahead and head over to the table and show you how to install the bracketry. Now that you have your factory fog light out or an aftermarket, you can go ahead and start with building out the bracketry for your four-banger fog light replacement. First thing that you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and take off the adjustment piece on your factory fog light. There is two little screws on the side. If it is a little too tight to take out, you just have to loosen those two Phillips. But in our case, it is already pretty loose, so all you have to do is pop out this little piece, just like so. All right, now go ahead and grab your Morimoto fog light bracket. These already come pre-assembled for you as well. If you look on the very back, you'll see this little notch. This is where you're gonna be putting your adjustment screw right there. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is take it, slide it in that little hole right there, just like so. And this will be on the base of your bracket. This will allow you to adjust your four-banger either up or down once it's in place. Now let's go ahead and install your four-bangers. Today we're going to be installing our HXBs wide and whites. These are also SAE compliant if you didn't know that. Now you're going to go ahead and route your four-banger into your bracketry. You'll take the harness and just place the four-banger in just like so. There's going to be two little side holes on the very side, and it will come with the hardware. you'll just be taking these 2 screws right here. You'll be using a T30 to tighten these down. Make sure not to tighten them down too tight because you don't want to damage the bracket. All right, now that you got your 4-banger installed into your bracketry, you're gonna go ahead and take your Morimoto accessory harness. This is pretty easy. All you'll have to do is plug it into your 4-banger, just like so. And this harness allows the 4-banger to be a full plug-and-play system when it comes to the install. So now that we have that done, let's go ahead and head down to the truck and get these installed for you. So before you go ahead and install your 4-banger, there's these 2 plastic clips right here. You're gonna go ahead and remove those off, and you're gonna put them on the very back of your 4-bangers. Just slide those down onto your 4-banger bracket. Next, go ahead and slide your chrome bezel back into place and pull your OEM harness through and connect your 4-banger harness to it. Once that is done, you can go ahead and feed your Morimoto 4-banger through and into place. Make sure to line up those plastic clips and push directly on the 4-banger's face and not the plastic bezel to lock it into place. Okay, now that you got your fog light installed with your 4-banger, go ahead and make sure to test out the product to make sure all functions are working properly. Once you got that done, go ahead and take that 10 mil and reinstall it to where it was, and then make sure that your fog light is aligned properly with that adjustment screw on the very back. This 4-banger fog light applications fit these specific vehicles: 2007 to 2015 Chevy Avalanche, 2010 to 2013 Chevy Camaro non-RS, 2007 to 2014 Chevy Suburban, 2007 to 2014 Chevy Tahoe, 2014 to 2015 Chevy Silverado, 2015 to 2019 Silverado HD, 2007 to 2018 Chevy Sonic, 2015 to 2022 GMC Canyon, 2007 to 2012 GMC Acadia, 2014 to 2015 GMC Sierra 1500, 2015 to 2018 GMC Sierra 2500, and 2007 to 2014 GMC Yukon. And just like that, guys, your 4-banger fog light replacements are installed in your Silverado. These are literally one of the brightest pod lights on the market. And if you want to find out what other products, we have headlights, tail lights, mirror lights, and much, much more. Head over to our website and put in your year, make, and model, and we'll catch you guys over there.